All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I am a little bit late, but not to worry. I'm here. I'm happy to be here. It's a beautiful day here in Silver City, New Mexico. 75 degrees Fahrenheit, absolutely sunny, just gorgeous. Seems like it's consistent around here. I'd like to thank my patrons for making all of this a little bit easier. Let's thank TC Hollingsworth, Boomer League, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, and Juniors Sim Racing. Let's get right to the show, shall we?
Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art.
In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. Click the banner below. I appreciate y'all. We are, going to be looking at this little painting here and working out something that needs to be worked out, which is the painting. Now, it's been a while. I just want to show you guys something cool. And if we look right there, that is now stretched canvas, 9 foot tall, 6 foot wide, ready to rumble, ready to be painted. I got some issues with it, but I think I can do something with it. Trying to get the median tone here where we can see everything. And clouds. Let's talk about clouds. Just gonna have to soak this in some water, I think. Get all this out. Mubby. Paintbrush, and paintbrush. All the finest paintbrushes. We are gonna need some new water, so let's start there. Certainly appreciate y'all showing up. I think a little bit of green too will start to help out, like the scene, yeah. But I think I'd like to use this blue-green one. Very nice. A new plate would be sweet. This one's filthy. There we go. Oh, there we go. Muy bueno. I even got a quarter plate. Perfect. So, yeah, let's put some greens in the foregrounds. The distance, this is very distant. And we'll have a closer, mountain. Different shapes, some older mountains, some newer mountains. All of them. All the mountains. Alright, I gotta work out some more of this, don't I?
which means we could probably take this, add a little bit of that Floetrol to it, and shake it up. Now, where did I put it? Oh, where did I put it? I mean, it's paint, painty paint, so it has to be. Where did I put it? Aw, shucks, mister. You done lost it. I'm in my hallway of tools. Oh, that's strippies. That takes paint off. That is not what I need. Do not mix that with paint. That would be bad. Interesting. It must be out front because I wouldn't have put it away, like tucked it away on a shelf. I would have just left it, I thought. Or, oh, maybe over here. No. So I'm putting in the, I'm going through, I have to build an easel for that big canvas, by the way. I really don't know where it is. It was like a metal can or plastic, but rectangular. But that's okay. We can achieve without it. Just would be cool, bro. Would be cool. So that green and that with this green and probably a little bit of black or better yet, we'll put a little bit of blue in it. Sky blue. Sorry, the darkest of the sky blue, so it's actually on the opposite end. It's on the top. That'll be fine. So, what I'm interested in doing is just putting some of the foreground color together, hopefully. I should wear my painty apron so I don't get painty on me. You guys have painty aprons? Mine looks like this. Some people think I work at a kitchen, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of foods that is, but they see the apron and they think kitchen. And then I think wild animals with those colors. Anyway, hope you all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. Let's see if we can do some things here. We're sitting, we're comfortable. This is me acting like it's a we. Let's mix up some paint. I'm just trying to include you all to it. That's how I get away with it. So if we put all these colors together, and we can use the yellow ochre to kind of keep it light. Get a good consistency going. And let's see what we can do. So we're going to go dark to light. That's cool. I could zoom you guys in. Rip. Rip. This is pretty much as far as I can go, I think. I have to back it out a little bit. Yeah, you can start to see the green go in. There's one line, two lines. Let's just put some green up here. Nice and easy. I get to follow the other. Don't even have to think. So I'm just going to keep, we're going to go down, put the color in, come in with a lighter, come in with a lighter, come in with a lighter. So, so, blends into the mountain. It's important. Coming in with a little bit lighter. This isn't even the smallest brush. TJC is over there racing right now over on his channel. TJC Gaming. Here we go. We got some green, you know? Lighter. Ahem, 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 ahem. Beautimus. Just gotta remember, it's all the same color. It's all the same two colors even. Just bringing one of the lighter ones more into it slowly. Which is perfect. I want this all to be very direct. So, perfect. Excuse me. Excuse me. Back out a little bit just so you can get hopefully the whole tree. And this is good because this is how you get paintings finished. Is you do them. Info. Didn't see that one coming. You just gotta do them. I was not ready to show up today. I've been working on my door. Getting paint remover. So it's been quite the ordeal. And today it lasted longer, but a lot of good progress is being made, I suppose. So I cannot complain. So I also want, okay, so everything's made of water. Yes. Has a great amount of it, which in my eye pulls off some microscopic reflective properties that we envelop instead of witness. It just seems like, you know, how it all just is. That's why things look so cool. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So in regards to the paintings that I do, I also want to include the colors, the effervescing of the color, light saturating into, say, the rock or the bushes around here and down here. It's going to kind of have the same tone. If there's there's a tree over there that's another one of these, I'll have to go through again and just work that out. There's 2 or so that'll be good. That'll be the whole other. I just want to see how this goes with this one in particular, and we can go do that one. And some of these are going to be starting at this level and then ending even at a brighter level, which would incorporate the idea that they're further, and you cannot see a lot of the shadowy parts. Yes. I need a smaller paintbrush for this though. Okay, I know you guys couldn't see that, but bushes, Ben. Bushes. Okay, let's use a smaller brush. We're getting in between the lines here, so. Made it a little bit lighter. Keeping the yellow, it's fine. It's a little bit too bright for my tastes at the moment, but I think, whoa, I think I screwed that up. Maybe not. There's no such thing as a mistake. What am I saying? We've been through this. Because no matter how bright they all look, any color that I put on here is dim in comparison to where it's going to end up. So keep that in mind. Pretty sure I'm going to have to bring just a little bit of white into this mix, help it along. Which we can do right now. Just need a little drop. Quick, gotta move. Right. Just a little bit. So think of areas that are showing through, and they deserve a little bit of bright in there because the light is coming through. I'm thinking like that when I'm putting color in. It's pretty crazy that we're already to the color part. This painting, we'll just say it's quick so far. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Try not to think too much about it as I do it. I'm trying to give it just the right amount of thought. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Welcome.
how are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
I am fantastic. What are you working on right now?
The latest and greatest. Yeah, these are all mine. This is what I do. I have a little YouTube show I bore the internet with twice a week. It's a lot of fun.
It's all freehand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That took 3 years. Just the time frame of like how much. This
Okay.
one I just started. But
What does it symbolize?
that one's a tough one. That was an emotional work.
Oh, wow.
So
Because I see sky, I see
Yep.
darkness, I see thunder,
cool.
I see lightning, I see
Nice.
a river or a waterfall, I see
Oh, neat.
trees, I see rocks, I see good firm foundation.
Yeah. It's literally a picture I took up at the Ben Lilly Rock placard.
I've never been to Silver City, so is
Oh,
it out
okay.
here?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I'm-
up in
I'm
the
not familiar.
mountains, and I just took a picture. It was a thunderstormy kind of day, and yeah, I grabbed it
Nice,
and brought it to canvas.
nice.
Anyway, you're selling stuff. What do you got?
So I'm actually part of a program. It's a free program. It's a ministry. This is us right here.
Very good.
We help men and women off the streets. We help build them a foundation in Christ. We try to set them up for success
For sure.
their future. People
For
that
sure.
are struggling with like homelessness, addiction. I was one of those. People coming off for probation, parole. Anybody that's really just trying to seek a different life path,
Yeah.
a different lifestyle.
Yeah.
Our home is open to any walk of
I
life.
need this. I will be right back, people. I'm just buying some beef jerky. Boom. And I just so happen to have a 10 spot. So I'll be right back. Over there.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, I hope you sell all of your work.
Thank you.
And all your pieces that are yet to come.
I hope they sell too.
They most definitely will.
Thank you.
They will.
Have a good day.
You as well.
All right. I'm supposed to sell people stuff, and they come in here selling me stuff. But I support the struggle. Sorry if I'm in the way. I'm just trying to paint a masterpiece here. Don't mind me. Today we work on trees. Okay, let's bring a little bit of blue into this tree. Oh yeah, I should probably just enjoy some of this beef jerky. A $10 slab of crappy Albertson steak, I bet. Just cheap meat. Which is the wrong way to do business, people. If you're gonna do something, do it right, you know? But I can't expect an organization like a church to do things with people in mind. But you dry out a shoe and put some salt and pepper on, and I'll eat it. It's got to be a good shoe, though. You know what I mean? Can't be any shoe. Classic Red Wing. It's been a while since I had beef jerky. It's good. I think it's got a little teriyaki or something on it. Just says salt and pepper, so maybe it's just salt and pepper. There's gonna be a lot of plant life. Okay, I coughed on some pepper. Let's not inhale. Let's not inhale pepper. Not a good practice. Got my voice all raspy. Pretty raspy, dude. But it is very good. Do 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 do. So what we could do at this moment is move it over to here. Which I could do this and then move the camera, yeah? Oh my God, the pepper. Pimienta. So good though. Okay, we're gonna change it up a little bit. You won't be able to tell. Just barely change things up, you know? Because these plants will, even if they're the same species, exist 20 yards away from each other, they'll be receiving different forms of the sunlight. Plus, they're all unique as a snowflake. Like everybody. Why do the snowflakes get all the plus? Boy, it's addictive even. It's that the slight burning. You're throwing down right now. Just trying to keep it as natural and unnatural as possible. A fine balance of growth, determination, and disasters. You know what? Now that I got the tree done, the sky is needing work. I mean, it's gonna happen. The sky needs a lot of work, but I haven't decided on which form. I know the guy likes lots of lines. Dare I? No, let's keep going. I got the paint out for this. Waste not, want not. See, another moment where I just remembered, oh yeah, this is my show. Because I was thinking in my head, I wish I could go outside. Most of the time I just forget what, whose show this is. Whose show is this? Well, here I am, the host. Eating beef jerky into a microphone. What is happening? I'm bringing the same greens but different shades of them to different parts of the painting. You know? Shades. It will exemplify different forms of foliage. Some dirt heavy, yo.
TJC Gaming. Set. Oh baby, baby. Need
You already
food.
done, bud?
Looking good space.
Thank you, sir. Having fun with it? What's up? Willkommen. Yeah, it's good. Oop, just a drop. Just a dollop. A dollop, sir.
TJC Gaming. Set. Yeah, struggled with that stream. Ill as bits still.
Oh man, yeah, it sucks when you're feeling it and you're like, why am I so tired? What is bringing me down? You remember that you're like ill and you're sick or whatever, and you're like, oh yeah. It just, you know, it means you're getting older, buddy. Things gonna take a little longer now. I'm JK and you old AF. Oh. I'm just kidding. How you doing today, man?
TJC Gaming. Set. Yuck. Felt like poop, not gonna lie. TJC Gaming. Set. Gonna eat.
Well, sir, hopefully a lot of vitamin C. Is the sun shining where you are? Because get outside, bro. The sun is so radioactive these days, it cures anything. I don't know if you heard. It'll cure it. I bought some beef jerky from a church. It's called Fred's Leftovers. I mean, it's funny, but they shouldn't do that. Because at one point, it was Fred's Leftovers. I could dehydrate some beef, put some salt and pepper on them. Here's what I'm thinking of doing. Check this out. Making a spicy candy with a hatch chili. It's a famous chili that's here in New Mexico. So it's a hatch chili candy. Not only that, but make cotton candy out of it, which would then be a spicy cotton candy. What? Worldwide phenomenon. Could I come to Scotland and sell hatch chili cotton candy? Maybe I should just start making it, the hatch candy. Yeah, let's take a break. This is real art, people. Okay? Okay? This is real art, people. No one's here to enjoy it. It's the most boring channel on the internet. I got Pride in the Backstreet. There's a song about that. There's a song about that somewhere. Horse racing song, but all about emotional instability. It's gonna have a good vibe to it, people, I think. More trees. There's gonna be a distance. We need to make this a distance. I think it's working out. I think it's working. I think we can figure this out. This is gonna be fun. I can start seeing it and it starts to make me happy, and I like to be happy. It is a fleeting emotion. But when it happens, I love it. happiness. You know? I think I realized happiness wasn't my main goal when I was going to sleep one night, and I was like, am I supposed to be happy right now? And then I was like, oh, just content. Contento. Hoy contento. Soy belevolto. At least learn Spanish or do a better gibberish version. That's what they tell me. So my door, looking good. Almost all wood. Wish I could bring you guys outside. I'd live stream me fixing my door. Real content, bros. Cicadas are singing their last final songs of the year. All the others have mated and passed. A Dodge van, old school. Dodge Caravan, barn doors, the whole nine. Probably 69, maybe a 70. Got some clouds building up in the sky, but I don't think we're in for any rain around here. I don't even know what that license plate was. What's up? Is that a place? What's up? It was just a bad joke. Break time over. Time to get back to work. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We do masterpieces like this. Pretty sick, bro. Sorry. Ah, I can see. Come on now. You know what I need? I need water, not cafe. Nice started today. I wasn't really ready. Now I'm just turning off lights. So, blue skies, huh? So we go for it. We do some, make it sing. So, in order to do that, we are going to need a new plate. Thank you. Some color, some white, some blue, something white, something blue, something borrowed, I don't know. Okay, now what we are going to do, probably zoom into it right about here and just bring that out a little bit. All right, now we got distance. Which in my mind be able to run with the color a little bit more. we're focusing on the energy of the sky and where it's pushing and pulling from. Where it opens up, and then these will allow, hopefully, yep, some like interesting avenues, yeah. These are the subconscious light color. I'm hoping will help move so light, insignificant, hopefully. Flip it over, work on it upside down.
Laura D. Z Art said, "Hello, sorry I'm late."
Laura, welcome. You don't have to be sorry. I appreciate you showing up, saying hello. What do we got here? We're up to about there. How are you on this fine day? So I got A lot of movement in the sky. I'm trying to just follow a couple of the lines, give me some sort of an example. Hopefully, when I do enough of these, it'll start to feel right, because it's hard to go from soft to stark without you know, feeling a little bit uncomfortable, I guess, in the process. So there's a lot of that going on. But making it happen. Just want to allow these things to dry so I don't smudge anything. Just really kind of make it work. It's nice. It's very close. I like close. We can slide this over and get this corner. Even these lines that I'm putting on here that are so similar, I would hope that, you know, with the right light hitting it, you see something. This is going to take a little time. I know I'm in the way a lot, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice. Let's get a little bit of white in there. White-ish. Remember, it's all upside down right now. So let's hope it stays that way when we flip it over. And it looks right. A lot more of that. Just a little bit. Okay. Very nice. Clean the brush off. little bit more blue. Lighten that up a little bit around there. So I want the clouds to go in and out. There's turbulence here and there. But it's water vapor, all in all. Very good. Let's flip it over and see what we got. Hey. All right, I like it. I like what's going on. Now, if we zoom out or move the camera over so you can see. Which you cannot. You can see a little bit of what's going on there. Trying to find the best non-blurry point. There we go. Now what we do, find the distance. I'm going to make a little bit bigger brush. Now we have a whole cloud here. Which is a thing. Just gotta have patience. A little bit of an idea. That's it. So we're looking at pressures, high pressures, creating vents going up, you know, allowing for all the hawks and eagles to soar. So essentially this will feel like a wall pulling up over our heads, hopefully. You will feel the wind. I like to constantly just remember when I feel that I'm failing or whatever, I just kind of think in my head that people will enjoy.
Back in a few. Yard work.
Nice. That must mean it's a beautiful day. I'll wrap my knuckles on the table. It's going to be an interesting one. You're really not going to be able to tell. But that's kind of the joy of these paintings, is that they'll just look like a normal painting. And when people get closer and they're like, wait a minute, then they say, what printer do you use? Or what program do you use? And I say, analog. So this corner is needing a big cloud. We're gonna take 3 minutes. I'll be right back. And we'll make a big cloud, okay? Okay? You guys with me? You guys like big clouds? Because we're gonna make one. It's gonna be footloose and fancy free. We have a lot of clouds outside to choose from. I appreciate y'all for showing up today. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscriptions by December 31st. Don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, I could keep trying. Big cloud right here, searching over, just reaching out, saying, hello, I'm a big cloud. Let's find him. Let's find him and make it beautiful. Hello, I'm a big cloud. boom. Oof. Oof da. She's starting to come out. How's that looking? Looks pretty messy, just like in real life. Looks so white up there, but it's just blue. But I will keep adding more. I need to change the brush. I keep forgetting. Idiot. Idiot. Okay, changing the brush back to the smallest little guy. Paint. Boom bam. Slow roll. I'm just approaching it like the tree. Just more watery, you know? But I'm slowly bringing the color out, or bright. No major jumps. Closing off triangular areas. Allowing for open areas so I can come in. Like that. Every line of contemplation. That's my slogan. I'll put that on the t-shirt. Wait a minute. That'd be like too much into the drug world, I guess. Bad. I mean, I can use it. We're not about that. I had to bridge the gap there. It's fine. And bring back a little bit blue. Breathe deep. Closing off gaps, like I say. Trying to keep the paint at a good consistency. It's having some issues. Now it's starting. What happens with this little brush, I think it's happening right now, is it gets a little bit of extra on the tip. Yep. And it pulls the paint differently. And once it starts happening, just pull it off and keep going. Look at that. Like nothing ever happened. It's a slow build, especially this kind of complex. At least that's what I'm calling it, a complex cloud. Better make it work though. Ain't no joke. Gotta make it work. Ain't no joke. Let's bring a little gray in. Doesn't look gray at all. She is. It's all about the right color next to the right color. Yep, it is gray. All right, we're gonna have to really work this one into a sitch. So this could work. We just have to make it more, whatever that means. How do you make it more? Let's bring a little bit more of the gray back. Just a fraction of black into the blue-white mix that I've been using. Just add a little bit more blue into it, and we got ourselves a base. Gotta probably be careful with using it. Kind of less with other colors, you know. This is like basically they're all user friendly. Yeah, you can make a mistake. Excuse me. Starts to have its own characteristics, and that I like to then pull from, I hope. Seems like that gray is a good color. Following examples that are laid out before me. All works out. We're getting there, people. A couple more pieces of perfection like that. We're talking. Gotta be careful. Don't let it get too weird. Don't let it get too weird. Just weird enough. That's all you need. It's working out though. I like what I'm seeing. A lot of work to be had, but looking pretty good. Softening it up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's not gonna mean much for y'all, but really this painting is just gonna come alive with the majority, just more and more and more of what this is. And these are the color palettes I'm gonna need, and I'm going to keep at it. Because there's a lot that needs to be done on this. So, say it's not too exciting yet. I'm just going to back up and I'm going to look at this painting as a whole. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about. So this is a new level. There's a new level here going on, people. I wish you could understand. I wish you could see it. But you can't see it. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Wow. So when I stand back, this is what I wanted, and this is kind of what I'm seeing. It's just not... Oh, it's so soft, but there are so many lines going on here and possibilities of blending. That's what I'm seeing mostly, is just this blend. How all the line work kind of... I'm going to add some blue into it. I'm going to take a little break because we're at the 2-hour mark. The 2-hour break mark. Just get excited with the shape and feel. Just closing them off. Making new ones, but closing the old corners out. Very important. Okay, break time. Before I get too edgy and angry. Be back in, I don't know, 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Ooh, so good. Like, this is a good start of something I'm interested in seeing. So good. Okay, look at that. It's a whole thing, isn't it? I like it. Come on, cameraman, you can do it. Should I hit that sweet spot? Is that it? It's just a, at the moment, blurry painting. A little more blue, and we gotta change the song. Joseph Suck. Very blue. And a little white, a little too blue. up some angles. Okay. I want to keep the integrity of the softness of the clouds. That's for sure. There are so many more. Jesus. Praise him. I think I know I'm painting. Go. There we go. Let's move back to the foreground right here. Keep going. Let's grab a little bit of that blue, put it in there, and more white. Mix it thoroughly. But it's green.
Roar DZ Art. Set. I am covered in burrs. This is bad.
Oh no. Well, at least they're not in your yard. That was the probably part of it, huh? Remember, this is all steps to get to the final, so there are steps to combine more. More trees rolling over the hill. We just got to get the highest ones in place here. And then we can do more. Covered in burrs. I'm sorry. Yard work is not the best. Sometimes. I've been working on my door outside. But I only get a couple hours of sunshine in the morning before the sun starts to bake down. I suppose I can get up earlier. tops. So now we got some squiggly lines and some pre-trees. Now we just need to keep going with the dark, which I don't have any out. When? Can I use this brush? It's pretty toasted. Sometimes the toasted brushes are alright. This brush is toasted. Yeah, the brush is toasted. I'm not going to use that one. I think I've gone far enough today to have, we got some color off in the distance there. We got color on the foreground trees, the ones that exist. I suppose we could put some trees in before we call it. That'd be nice. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Need some brown. I'll need some black. Been thinking about this, and right now, gosh, it looks like the cliff is just a cliff's edge, yeah? So over here is where they be. Trying to think. Just trying to think. So the trick for me, I know I got to put some stuff back there, clouds and whatever needs to be there, but I also need to see the finished product over here. And remember, so those are pretty much in the exact same spot. One should be bigger and closer, so we'll use this middle one, I suppose, as the bigger, closer. Straight up Christmas style pine tree. Now, these are all kind of combating, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 5 is here in the corner. All pretty much the same peak. I mean, not really by far, but they are all running across the canvas in the same spot, give or take, you know? So let's put some more trees in. And bushes and trees, and sharing some distances. And really can't go wrong, remember that. It's very important to understand and keep in your heart at all times. It's all good. Lots of foliage. Lots of stuff. Why not? Different plants, animals. You'll find the animals within there, I promise. There we go, just a couple more agitated spots, you know? More dimension, more depth, more stuff. Here we have a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff. This is what I really needed to fill up, was just like this. I suppose this would be great. It all still end right there, but it would actually come out a little bit more, because if you're looking at something that you're standing out over and you're seeing down into the valley, you know, we just got to brighten up that valley, something fierce. Which means we take some of these and a lot of these, put a little of these, and we get some of these. It's nice. Could be brighter. Sometimes you just get inspired, people. Sometimes you just get inspired. snowy area. Can happen. When I'm like, I should go, and then I just keep going at the painting. That has happened many a time. Let's see if I want to add more white. Just add more white, dog. Not sure if I like that, but it kind of shows something, like, you know, the glimmer. The glimmer. Hold your breath moments, people. Once you've seen the glimmer, you never want to go back. But the glimmer. So now start to see the distance. See, it's not bad the way it kind of hits
Del
and drops
784
in.
said, "Hello, good sir.
What is up, Del? How you doing, Del? Welcome. Appreciate you. Doing well here. Thank you. It's a beautiful day out here in sunny Silver City, New Mexico. I'm putting in the distant. I'm going to have the canyon that we're up in. Basically, the canyon. I'm liking the painting. The more I do it, the more I even enjoy it. black in here. Oh,
Del
that's way too
7840
much.
said, I'm good, Ty, it's looking good.
Nice, nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's from a rock hunting buddy. Hopefully he'll enjoy it and want it. Trick is to add the other line color into this color, and you just slowly bring them forward, yeah? And then it just becomes bright.
Del 7840 said, I have a question, don't hate me.
Hit me. What is it? You can't ask me not to hate you. You can ask a question and I can get angry. No, just kidding. Go ahead. Why do you waste your time painting these silly paintings?
Del 7840 said, if you look at the art over the long many years, they're getting better Mo HD, I guess. Is it material or skill increase?
Well, thank you. It's going to be skill based, acknowledging where they're at, what's going on in it, you know, seeing it. I mean, just 10 years ago I didn't know of this technique at all, so you know, and then 9 years ago I'm well, actually it's now 12 years ago I didn't know of it. 10 years ago I applied it because my mom gave me the opportunity to just do my art again, and then it just became something which was very weird to me, but people started to buy the weird ones. And as a matter of fact, they look at the weird ones and they're like, wow, they always point and like want the prints of these crazy line work paintings. So for me, it's becoming easier to see what I want, pull it out, and you know, make it work. However, I painted a whole painting in a day just to get to this point, you know. So you paint a painting just to fail at that so you can do another one that works. Maybe it seems to be where I'm at. But thank you, I appreciate it. What's up, pretty girl? Come on inside my art gallery. I'm scary. I mean, the material, I'm still using the same canvas as I used years ago. And granted, built my own canvas. Well, I had it built and then I stretched it myself. That film is coming. Yeah, zoom in a little bit. I need a cameraman. So yeah, we're up in a canyon and we're looking out over the New Mexican desert, plains, whatever. They're like rolling hills, a lot of volcanic activity. And then you're up here with the pines, which many places. I'm sitting at what, a mile high, so we're at 50, we're a little higher than a mile here. And then 5,900, I think. 9,000 feet is essentially what I'm pulling out here, and you can get there in 20 minutes.
Set. That's not you 6 by 9, right?
Yeah, that's mine 6 by 9, bro. All stretched, banged. Whew. So that's gonna be a whole other thing, filming like that. I know I think I had it built incorrectly for the size that it is, but you know, I've lived and I've learned, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to get some canvas tightener and get it tighter. I mean, I pulled it so hard I ripped it, so I definitely have it taut enough physically possible, but it's such a big canvas that it has a little bit too much of a bounce into it. These smaller ones, they're tight like a drum, and that needs to be that too, so we'll get there. We shall get there. Let's
Del 784.
make this color a little bit darker.
Set. How much did your gaming suffer, lol?
How much did my gaming suffer? In regards to what? Not at all, dude. Every night I show up and we are running that server and we're doing admin work. It's a lot of fun, actually. Building things for events. A lot of fun.
Del 7840. Set. With your hands after strecking.
Oh yeah. Now my hands were sore. But I got some cool stuff that helps. So it was like 2 days of that. And I was back to normal. Normal for me. Yeah, canyon walls, canyon hill over here. You can see it go up. It's very important. A lot of Colorado looking in this too, but we're pretty dang close, you know? distance. We're going the distance. We're going for speed. We're all alone. All alone. In a time of need.
Del 7840 said, as an artist, can you get a lack of knowing what to do, like fighter's block, for instance?
Oh yeah, like a writer's block.
Del 784
Just having a block.
said, writers.
Yeah. Here's the thing about that. And yes. I'm gonna put my foot down. My foot's going down. My foot's going down.
Yes.
Here it is, and I think this can help you too, Laura. Maybe, maybe not. Let's get this Church's beef jerky up in there. I used to go through periods of my life where I'd be like, man, I can't even think about it, you know? It doesn't even, like, I can't even, you know, there's no way, I wouldn't know what to paint, you know, stuff like that. I've certainly been through that. Since I've started my YouTube channel, now, remember it was on the other channel before where it was gaming and art. So what I would do, which was dedicate myself every night at 5 p.m. since I was showing up for work anyway, and at the bar and grill where I was had a little art gallery, and I made a studio, and I would just show up live. Because here's the thing, I could sit there in my studio and talk to people as they came in, because they're at a restaurant and a bar, and I could be like, yeah, and not paint, right? And then I just wanted to smoke. I was just like consistently like doing stuff that was probably just unhealthy. I realized, oh, I could just sit here and paint? Crazy. So then dedicating that to sitting in a store, because it's boring as hell otherwise, I turned it over to live streaming, and now that my dedication is literally twice a week, I don't ask myself much, but I do make myself show up for those 2 days a week. The days that I don't show up, I'm busy. I'm doing something. It's not like I'm just like, oh man, I don't know what to paint, you know what I mean? That's the older me. I could go back to that painting right there that started this painting right here. And you just gotta put your paintbrush to the canvas, for me as an artist. If you're a musician, you just gotta pick up your instrument and start doodling, you know? So, for me, I no longer have blocks because I suck at what I do. As long as I keep that in my heart, right? I can then make mistakes. And those mistakes, I got them all over the place. They're not the ones hanging up on the wall. Those aren't the mistakes. Now for me, it was YouTube, right? You don't have to start a YouTube channel to be responsible as an artist. Just combine it with something you have to do. I just made YouTube something I have to do. And if you combine it with something you have to do, then you have to show up to do that. Guess what? It makes this a lot easier. It makes making a mistake a lot easier. Because why? I know I suck at it. I'm just trying. I'm practicing. I'm not even trying. I'm just practicing. I'm practicing it. And that's why over the years of you watching and being a part of this, it seems to be working out better and quicker and looking better. Because why? Practice makes permanent, baby. So that's why it works out for me, bro. And I don't get blocks anymore. I don't want to make them seem less than they are. I know what they are. And they seem like everything at the time. But here's something. A man or woman on a construction site steps on a nail, goes right through the boot, freaking out. Oh my God, freaking out. They can't take the boot off because the nail's through the foot. The guy's crying, writhing in pain, writhing in pain. They get to the hospital gets in there, and they they cut off the shoe, and they find out the nail went between the toes. Didn't even cut him. And that's the power of the brain. We create every problem, every instance of, it's a mental game. And if we can attach those, I don't know how to combat that. And I'd freak out too if I saw a nail come through my shoe and I felt it and I was feeling the pain of it. So, there's a medical term for that. And I'm sure it goes the same for everything else. I grew up with a family that told me that allergies were in people's heads, so I just never had them. Or happenstancely, I was just healthy enough to never have allergies. I mean, I grew up with people without peanut allergies. There's a whole bunch of us who didn't even knew peanut allergies existed until they existed. That kind of thing. Where are these people going? They want to go to the coffee or lawyer? Because that's a lawyer, bro. They look like coffee people, but they definitely looking in the lawyer's window. But there's a coffee sign like right in front of his door, which everyone thinks that that's the coffee place because nobody's reading. But anyway, I got a lot to say about my block, eh? Weirdo. Or my blocks. So I hope that makes sense to somebody. That's all. And that story with the nail and the shoe, it's a true story. But it's used a lot to explain this idea that this is all just fun times. Fun times made up by all. No, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And if you think I'm bullish, let me know, man. Let's talk about it. I love to hear different perspectives of people. How do you combat your blocks? You know?
Del 78.
Sometimes it's just doing laundry.
Set. So even though you're forcing yourself to do it, you're enjoying it more cause you're not as frustrated.
Oh yeah, dude. Not only that. Every artist knows this feeling I'm about ready to explain. Don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. oh my God, what the heck was I waiting for? And that, all that is this approach. Again, you got to get to the starting grid and put your cleats on and bend down and get ready, you know, and wait for that so you can just start. But once you get into the runner, even if you're a runner, and just getting up to go jogging is, God, you sit there with your shoe in front of you looking at it like for 15 minutes, and then you put it on, because when you get into running, you feel that runner's high. I get a painter's high, I get an artist's high, and you all artists, I think, feel it once you get going. But and you always wonder, like, what? Why wasn't I just doing this anyway? But stepping up to the plate, oh my gosh. Can we say difficult? But again, just me and my observation of how I deal with art. And each of these paintings, like we're seeing right now, well, what I'm doing, here is a rainbow of brown. So I took brown and mixed a little bit of blue in it, a little bit of red because of the burnt umber, the little bit of yellow because of the yellow ochre, and everything got mixed in to where this down here is literally every different blues and grays and greens and browns that you could think of that are way down here on the bottom, because, you know, it's a rainbow. Do 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 do. You know, the stones, man. Yeah, I can show up, bro. No ego. You got an ego? Look, that's the battle of all time, right? But really, the good balance is the battle. So the ego's necessary so that we can go out and meet people and go out and procreate and have a good life. But you got to battle that. You got to stay humbled and all these things. So luckily I have painting. Because I get to say I'm no good at it, and people are like, no, you're good at it. So I get to hear that. And then there's some truth to that, to where I need this show of affection, you know, as all humans do. Some entertainers tend to need it more. Like, look at me, am I funny? You know, if you're a comedian or... And I luckily have found some unique style of painting that is of my own style, which is great. I have found this opportunity of YouTube to perhaps help fund this lifestyle in the future. 500 subscribers by December, feel free. And I have found the use factor, the YouTube, where I show up. Boom, boom, boom. I show up here every day, by the way, except for Mondays and Tuesdays. That's my weekend around here. But I'm here every day. I'm here doing things, stretching canvases, painting, doing things. But I guarantee myself Thursdays and Saturdays, show up and bore the internet for a couple hours. I think it's beautiful. The internet's full of a bunch of crazy stuff, and to be a part of something as positive as doing nothing is kind of huge right now. in my mind. Luckily, my doing nothing turns into something, and it affords me to do more nothing. Yeah, I sold that painting, sold. All those prints over there are paintings I've sold. But I got a lot of work to do around here. I got to move a whole bunch of things around. I got to build an easel. It's going to be 10 2x4s at 8 feet. It'd be better if I got 10 footers, but 8 foot 2x4s will do. You know what? I'm gonna have to get 10 foot 2x4s and raise up the canvas a little bit, make it look a little bit more normal, but like a big canvas, because it's holding a big painting. Something where I can hold it, chain it, and weight it down, clamp it. I was thinking of using magnets to hold it in place, and maybe the whole thing is the art piece. Maybe somebody will set it up inside in the corner of some big room, on its easel, because the easel's legit. Anyway, 10 2x4s, a bunch of bolts, maybe some all thread, wing nuts. Yeah, about $120 in creating the easel for that. In order to make that easel and put it up here, I'm gonna have to move all these paintings, which means I gotta open up my garage, essentially. The closet where I house all my stuff. I gotta clean it all out, and I'm building this. I got all this wireframe stuff in there, and I gotta pull that out. It becomes a thing, I'm doing a whole thing. That's what I do here. I do a whole thing. That's all got to be done like this next week. I got to pull that out. And then I've noticed on my wall over here, it's separating, which I have a big picture window there. It's probably 6 foot square, 6 foot, big picture window right there. And I think it's leaking, and that's water damage. So I got to take a whole wall off the inside, check for where it's leaking, leave it off for a while, see where it leaks naturally, fix said leak, and then put it back. Sandy! There went Sandra Scala, one of my Patreons. But anyway, the painting is looking good. I like this. I like it a lot. It looks something where I'd like to hang out. I'd sit up there and smoke a rooster. Rooster ties there's probably a bear somewhere. We're probably in a creek, come to think of it. There seems like a lot of creeks. There's one over this ridge, so there's water coming down that way. There's probably water here. There's a ledge here, it comes in. Probably comes around, and we're probably just sitting at the perfect angle to take this photo. Off in the distance, trees, foothills, closer foothills, bushes and trees. Voila. Anyway, I think I'm about done, folks. I've had fun here today. Once again, you can subscribe if you want to. I don't know the rest of that. Anyways, thank you all. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you all for being here, hanging out with me today. Appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.